Fight fans, welcome back to Carl Prusa MMA. We have a returning guest to the platform, the first time virtually. He is getting ready to go into battle this weekend. He fights like every 2 months. He's one of the fan favorites in his division. They call him Energy. He is Mr. Charles Johnson. He's taking on Jose Ochoa. Energy, what's up, my friend? And
What's
first
up,
off,
brother?
where are you right now? Tell everybody what you're doing.
I'm enjoying my first fight week embedded with the UFC. So it's the first time I'm doing content with them for a fight week, and they treated us to a bowling alley, so it's pretty cool. We out here, I'm with my family, my wife, my kids, and my sister, and my teammate Lucas Alexander, and my PT guys. So we just out here enjoying ourselves. It's actually probably my turn to go now. Yeah, it's my turn to go now. So just give me a second.
Here we go. So during this interview, what we're going to do is Charles has got to get the bowling in there as well.
Yeah,
so we're going to
let's
see how
go.
good a bowler he is. This is the first year Carl Prusa MMA have not done bowling before. He's already said that he's gotten a strike so far. Let's see if we can get another one here. Here we go. Ooh, beautiful form. Looks like a little to the right. He's going to curl in. All right. Not bad. Not bad. We're now trying to get the spare. And here we go. The second attempt. Ooh, okay, we didn't get all of them, but we got some. We got some.
I'm still winning. It's cool. Look, it's all right. I'm still winning. Look. Y'all see the score? No, you can't see the score. I'm still winning. It's all right. It's all right.
There you go. So, Charles, getting back into action, you're one of the most active fighters. You fight all the time, man. When do you really start feeling fight week? When does it hit you?
About Tuesday, Wednesday when my coach get in and we have our focus sessions and we got our sessions ready to roll, and that's about it. Yeah, about Tuesday, Wednesday. I think midday Wednesday, Wednesday morning type situation. Yeah.
Since you fight all the time, is the UFC calling you? Or are you calling the UFC? I mean, is it just a known fact between the two of you guys? You guys want to fight? You want to fight whenever you can?
It's a little mixture of both at this point. When I walked in the doors of the UFC and they gave me a call, it was on 2 days' notice to fight Sumo Darji. And unfortunately, that wasn't able to happen, and they signed me to fight Makayev a month later. So that was my introduction to the UFC. That's how, and they were very happy that I was willing to take the fight. And I was in a bath when they called me back and told them that they told us we weren't going to be able to get the medicals in time, and said, all right, but we're going to do this. And so I think, they know that I'm always ready. They know that I'm always available. And my manager has made it known, Charles, if he's healthy, he wants to fight, and I'm kind of like in a place in my career where I train really hard. I work really hard. And when I have a long camp that's like 8 or more weeks, I usually try to squeeze 2 fights out of it, and so if I can run another one back, whether I win or whether it doesn't go my way, like Asu, I usually try to get 2 fights out of that because I'm always in shape. I'm always training and ready to go. And so I just don't like when I lose, man, I don't like. It's not that I feel like I lost because I see the improvements, but also it's like, man, I just want to get the win from all this work, right? So let's go get this win, right? And so that's kind of what's happened a couple of times this year,
For you, do you think fighting is more mental than it is physical?
It's definitely physical, but for me at this point in time, it's mostly mental. Yeah, it's a lot of mental reps. It's a lot of mental reps. It's a lot of routine, and I'm reading. I'm actually trying to get with like a couple psychiatrists and things like that, psychologists. Sorry, and people to help with that champion mindset and just put me in the right mind, because sometimes it's tough, you know. Um, Not that you're already locked in and you work hard, because that's just like that's the base requirement for this sport, you know. Work hard, show up. But what changes for a lot of people is when they can lock in mentality and put that together with smart work, right? And so I think that's where I'm at right now.
Absolutely. A couple years ago, you made a huge decision in your life. You moved to Orlando, now with Fusion Excel. Coach Julian Williams, obviously Philly Fresh out there, Lucas Alexander out there, Beast Boy, Alice Hardley, and the whole team's amazing. What's that place done for your career?
It's been great, man. It's a little village we have in Orlando now. We've created a system where everybody knows what to expect, and everything has its place, So Orlando has been amazing. Fusion Excel is amazing, and we're growing, man. It's always new people walking in the door, new people coming through to support us, and the champion Rashad Evans was just here. Mike Perry's always here. You got all these big names walking through, all this history, UFC walking through. So it's a great place to be and shine and grow. And a lot of Black American fighters there, as well. So like culturally, we can relate to a lot of things. And it's just a great place, man. I love my team at Fusion Excel. It's great all around.
When you look at it, man, you've had better of a career than probably 95% of people who ever try to do something like this. Only guy to knock out both Lonnie Kavanaugh and Josh Van. You fought all these big fights, traveled all over the world. Do you ever get to reflect back on the journey, or is it hard when you're in the middle of it?
I don't reflect back. I just kind of, because it's just a lot of it's fresh. Like Lonnie's within the last year, and Josh is within the last 2.5. And so a lot of it's still like, I've had so many fights in between, and Josh has too. And it's really cool to see his journey. But Lonnie's only had like 1 or 2 fights, and so for me, it's just about staying locked in on, my journey and where I am. And I'm moving so fast, that it's hard to look back, because I'm always looking at the next opponent. So I'm not really looking back too much. That's kind of how you learn to run track and be elite. You don't look back behind you. You focus on your times. You focus on setting your pace. You focus on pushing if somebody's in front of you, drafting them, and you focus on your race. You don't really focus on who's behind you. You focus on what's in front of you, and that's what I learned through track. So I don't really look too much right now. I just want to keep creating great moments in the UFC. It's my turn to bowl. Give me a second.
Here we go. Let's see what our second attempt is. Let's see, energy here, trying to pick up another strike. Very smooth delivery. Uh-oh, that's looking good. That's looking good. Ooh, all but 2 of them there.
I'm going to spare this out. Hey, Lucas is kicking our butt today.
UFC bet Lucas Alexander, apparently a really good bowler.
He kicked our butt the first game, and he's winning this game.
Here we go. Let's see if Charles can get the spare. It's on the way. It's drifting. It's drifting. Oh, looks like we missed it there. It's okay.
Sorry, man. We're going to catch up. Lucas got a frame on me right now, so I got to catch up to him. I got to do better. Sorry.
So, obviously, man, you fought at so many different cards at this point. You fought all over the world. You're going to be on a big numbered card. The big main event is Islam Makhachev and Ian Gary. Is it, even now, even though you've done this for so long now, is it pretty cool to still be able to fight on one of these big cards?
Yeah, I mean, this is the highest placement I've had on a UFC event. Co-main event, looks like. And I'm on the main card. And if this was a pay-per-view, I'd be a main event of a pay-per-view. That's pretty freaking cool. And where else but the city of brotherly love? Literally my favorite sports team since I was a kid, the Philadelphia Eagles. And I've been here about 4 or 5 times to Philly and Jersey to train. I've cross-trained at Marquez MMA, but more importantly, cross-trained with my somebody I idolized in high school from wrestling, Jordan Burroughs, big brother, you know. And so we're out here and at All I See Is Gold Academy, his new academy. It opened a couple months ago. And so it's a great facility. It's great to see what he does with the youth out here and how he's pushing that next wave of and generation of wrestlers. And it's just amazing, man, to see this card be here in Philly. I grew up watching Rocky on VHS tapes. Literally, I loved Rocky. I watched every movie on VHS multiple times, you know, and it's a fitting place for me to fight. So when I got offered to fight, I was like, I can't say no. It's in Philly. and I was like, just make sure I'm healthy. Let me go make sure I'm healthy. I feel good, but let's just go make sure I'm healthy. Do our check our P's and Q's and give me a week, check my health, and then if I'm good, I'm definitely taking a fight. And so everything worked out, man, and I'm excited about it.
You know, I feel like you're the type of guy, man, your journey's been so crazy. I think you were underrated for a while. I think it took you a little bit of a long time to get the attention that you deserve. Do you feel it right now in your career, you're finally getting that love?
I think the fans have seen me for a while, you know, and I guess you would say so, you know, and I'm thankful for my journey, and I'm not really. Lucas just got another strike. Damn it!
There he is. Uh-oh.
This week is only strikes, brother.
Yes, sir.
All day long.
Strike
Let's
machine,
go.
Lucas Alexander.
Sunday, we
ladies
knock
and gentlemen.
everything out.
Yes, yes.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, brother.
Good to see you, man.
Good
Good to see you.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's good. It's good energy right now. But yeah, man, I think this is a great place to be with the UFC. And yeah, man, it's a little bit harder for the American fighter sometimes, you know. And but all we looking at is that where we are and where we're headed.
Absolutely. So you're taking on Jose Ochoa this weekend. What do you think of him as an opponent?
I think he's great. He's a great fighter. Like, even his Contender Series fight was great, and he's fun to watch. He's very fun to watch, and so I think that it's gonna be a great, phenomenal fight for the fans, possibly fight of the night. And yeah, man, I'm excited about this matchup. I'm very excited about this matchup, more so than a lot of my other fights.
You know, you're the type of guy, there's never a boring Charles Johnson fight, man. You're always looking for the finish. How much pride do you take in your style?
Always looking for the finish, my style. Yeah, man. And for a while, I was able to say I was unfinished, right? And this year, I've been finished a couple of times. So I'm very proud of myself have fought how long I've fought, and be where I am in my career and my martial arts journey. And I still stand resolute. I'm the best I've ever been. And styles makes fights. You know, Asu was on fire that night. Alex was on fire that night, you know, and but different than the Alex fight, the Asu fight, I kind of made a decision not to finish the fight on my back and take a risk, you know. And when he submitted me, I was upset, but I wasn't very upset because at the end of the day, I was going to lose the fight, right? And so for me, where I am in my journey right now, I'm super excited. I always say that. I'm super excited because I'm enjoying training. I'm living life with my family. I have a village around me, and I just see so much opportunity in front of me. And if you depict my career as a mountain, I've already gotten past the rough part, and you can see the top, and it's a high peak, right? But you're there, you're close enough to get it, right? And so I can see it, but it's just about getting there, taking the right steps, making the right moments count. And the fans are always gonna love when I fight, man, because I'm gonna give you everything I got every single time. I'm gonna give you everything I've got. I'm not gonna walk out of there and not say, hey, I didn't give you everything I have. So that's one thing I believe the fans appreciate about, how I fight and how I've always fought.
You've experienced the highs and the lows of this crazy journey. How have you grown and evolved as a person from being in this game?
I just learned how to handle business better. I learned that, I am a business, so I'm handling things a little bit better and not worrying about certain things as much, or you think you're gonna change the game or something, sometimes I'm gonna change the game by how I fight and how people recognize me, but I'm not gonna try and reinvent a wheel or do anything where people is, where I'm ruffling any feathers or anything like that. I'm just gonna stay locked in on what I can do and what I can control. And I'm super excited about my journey. I am super. Yeah, she just bowled for me and rolled a gutter. You messing up my score. We gonna catch the ball. Yeah, let's go. She rolled it super slow. All right, I'm gonna bowl my turn. 1 second.
All right, here we go. He needs
All
some
right, I gotta
redemption.
get a strike. I'm trying to. Ah. Okay.
Here we go. Attempt number 3 here for Energy. And I think when the UFC is over, maybe a professional bowling guy right here. Uh-oh. Good form. Uh-oh, that one's looking good. That's going right down the middle. Ooh, lips to the left. You got one on the right, though. That's good. Looks like you got about half of them there. Definitely a big moment for Carl Prusa MMA here. Never done bowling on the show. Looks like he's got a tricky lie here. Nice little frontal view here. It's locked in. And the delivery. Oh, looks like we missed there. It's all right. It's all right. There's next round.
Now I'm rolling left. I had spares and strikes in a row. Now I'm rolling left.
There you go. We just talked about how you've grown and evolved as a person through this journey. What do you want your kids to take away from this crazy journey you've been on?
When they get old enough, just to recognize that I was able to do everything with them, see me. Like right now they can't tell. My daughter, she's 3. Right now they can't tell, but I think it's always been important for me to bring them to everything with me. So we drove 18 hours from Florida for this trip, and I love having them with me during fight week. It changes the week for me and allows me to just be in normal. Like I don't like feeling like I'm in a fight every day of fight week. I like keeping it, I don't know, just keeping the good energy up and seeing my babies and being, when it's time to lock in, which is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'll be there, but I love having them here during the week.
Absolutely. At this stage in your career, what do you want to accomplish?
I mean, I think I'm halfway through my career. I still think it's a lot of things that I can do, and I'm not really thinking about anything past this fight. I feel like I've gotten in trouble doing that in the past, like being a victim of my own expectations, thinking too much. I'm truly locked in on Jose Ochoa. I'm truly locked in on performing and putting out what I've been dedicated and working on. Been doing 3 and 4 sessions a day after my fight in Baku. I just locked in even more, and I'm just so excited to get back in there and see and feel and put out what I've been doing, right? And it's just, for me, it's all performance based right now. And so that part, at this point in my career, is what it's about, creating moments. I want to be able to look back and be like, so far, I'm like, it's okay, But I feel like I have a lot more moments to make. I look at guys like Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira, Demetrius Johnson, Dominic Cruz, John Jones, and these guys that I liked watching when I first got into MMA, Tyron Woodley, they all had big moments that they created. My brother, Joaquin Buckley, one of the craziest highlights ever. And it happened so fast, but like just creating moments is so special in this organization. It's something you can live on with forever. And that's what I'm focused on. And being proud of myself when I'm finally finished. And I got a few years left, 3-4 years, I believe, left. Probably got 16 more fights in me, but I want to get the most out of every single one of those.
Absolutely. All right, Energy. Last question for me. In a perfect world, what is the outcome Saturday night when you return to the UFC against Jose Ochoa?
I'm walking away at minimum with my show and win bonus and a performance of the night bonus, or finish. And that's what's gonna happen. That's not in a perfect world. That it is a perfect world. The world is what you make it. That's what's gonna happen. I feel it. It's in the air, and it's gonna be a lot of emotional content that night with everything surrounding the Shuto box. And my opponent is a phenomenal offensive fighter and phenomenal fighter in general. And so for that part, for me, makes the fight exciting. And I'm excited about going out there and getting these bonuses, getting this win, getting back in the win column, and showing everyone once again what you thought. Who am I? What have I done? And so I'm excited about that.
Absolutely. Well, Energy, man, always a pleasure talking to you, man. Really appreciate the opportunity. I wish you nothing but the best, brother.
My man, thank you, brother.
Absolutely.
Have a good night.
That's it for today. I'm Carl Parisi. He's Mr. Energy, Charles Johnson. Watch him Saturday. Take out Jose Ochoa. Don't blink, fight fans. One fight of the night. I'm calling it right now. Take care.
That's cool.